Oops. Oh, I think I'm not supposed to grab that one. Or no, I'm not supposed to grab this final one. But I'm going to, because I don't want to die. But it's pretty possible to finish, like to get to the end stage and not die, even if you don't have that last star. Anyway. Glad to be out of 6-2. Thanks, Real. Appreciate it, man. I might be repressing for what, the flutters? Alright, to me, 6-3 is easy compared to 6-1 and 6-2. So, in before I game over. Got more fuzzies. You know, I've heard that these fuzzies are really hard to deal with. For whatever reason, I don't have any problem just, like, getting fuzzied to oblivion there. And I don't know, I just sort of... Oh, for Baby Mario Skip, I got you. Yeah, alright. I'll definitely, of course, be messing with that trick a little bit. But, yeah, I don't know. The fuzzies in this level really aren't a thing for me. I think I've died on them like once, but... But yeah, not too bad overall. There we go. That's kind of how that works. Okay, alright. I gotta time it like a perfect flutter. Okay. I'll definitely give that a shot. Yeah, okay. Had to double check my notes. Didn't precisely remember this, but now I do. Oops. Oh, yeah, alright. I kind of forgot where I was here. Ah, come on. Fuck. Alright. So, in a more ideal world, I aim better, and I can hit Boo. Jeez, this is no good. I think it's dying time. I'm gonna try that again. I know I can skip Boo entirely there, but I guess I kind of forgot how. Or I thought I was going to jump on the wrong Shy Guys. Whatever, good enough. Maybe. Oh no, it's this. Maybe this is the skip. Yeah, that's the skip. Okay. All right. Now I know where I am. If I hit the spikes, I'm dead. This game is not forgiving. Come on. Hey, I'm out of eggs. So this guy's holding a key that I need. But as you can tell, he's a little finicky to kill. I really hope this key comes to me. It didn't. I don't really know what I can do here. Probably... Okay, alright. That's something. I'll make a mental note of that. Alright, there's a pretty good sized skip coming up that requires a perfect flutter. And it saves me having to fight another one of those guys. And as you can tell, they can be kind of finicky, so any avoiding is good. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not a perfect flutter, but there's not a lot of wiggle room. So this is the room with the infamous, if you've heard of it, the 6-4 lava skip. So this is the mini skip here. That lava pit's not very big. This is the big one. You will not be seeing that from me right now. I have actually tried it. I think these guys can tell me, but I feel like the lava skip is easier than it looks. So the idea is that you would be fluttering over this entire thing. I think the number of flutters it requires is 16, and several of them have to be perfect so you don't lose any height. There's really not much room for error. But for whatever reason, it seems like it's a little more achievable than it maybe looks. Whew. But yeah, I don't know. Looks hard. In fact, it kind of looks easy, but it is hard. So you can get out in front of this boss. You can start firing eggs before he's really ready to go. And you just kind of quick kill. So that's not bad. I mean, I literally... It only saves 1 second? Is that right? Alright, this is mostly an auto-scroller. In fact, the whole stage kind of is an auto-scroller. You can actually get out of the last half of it. At least the auto-scrolling component of it. If you can do a, have you heard this one before? A frame-perfect trick? I'm surprised Lava Skip only saves like a second. Yeah, alright, fair enough. What's involved with doing the log well? Like, did I do it well right there? I know you can get that thing going different speeds. Although I feel like I've seen, like, Trihex go on the back of it. And I was going on the front. Yeah, there's really not a lot to this stage, although the places where I can just die are about to increase. There's about to be just like random lava on the ground, like right here. And there are a couple more subtle places where it's just on the ground, but it doesn't really look like it can kill you. Rest assured, if I landed on that orange stuff right now, I'm dead. And of course it's bad to die anyway, but especially when an auto-scroller is involved. You know, I have written down this is a 4.5 minute stage if you auto-scroll all of it. You want to stand on the left side? Okay. I feel like I was trying that when I was learning that stage, but it wasn't really working. But I don't know, maybe I just need to give it another shot. You know, one thing I do like about this auto-scroller is, like, I don't know, it's kind of a nice release. It's like you've been paying attention to these pretty complicated levels. You get a kind of a nice, easy auto-scroller, just don't die kind of thing. Chill out, talk to chat. Oh, really? I did not realize waves mattered in that lava pit. I kind of thought it was just scenery. It's actually relevant to, that's kind of funny. I'll have to read up on 6.4 a little more then. Yeah, I had no clue that the waves actually mattered. Alright, so in the next screen, there's a frame-perfect jump that I can hypothetically perform. It is physically possible for me to perform it. I really haven't tried it much, so I don't know that it's going to work, but we'll see. But if I do it right, then the next portion will not be an auto-scroller. Alright, so once I get up to this ledge... Oh, nice! Oh, no. Okay. I've heard that if the camera goes up, you didn't get it. But, this is kind of a fast auto-scroller. So it's not too big a loss. And then these Goonies are bad shape. There you go. Yeah, this is kind of an annoying part. These rocks just sort of fall from the sky. Yoshi, when Yoshi's up against a rock, he acts really finicky, kind of like that. Pretty glad I got that middle ring. Hey, I get to try the frame-perfect jump again. Yeah. Oh, there's a flutter involved, too. Okay, I didn't realize that. I thought it was just the jump. That's good to know. So you jump, but you keep holding B, I gotcha. And this section is much easier, I have to assume. I'm surprised, I didn't really struggle with this in practice, but certainly much easier section of rocks right there when you don't have to deal with the auto-scrolling component. Yeah, and I got a flower just for fun too. How many flowers do I have? Okay, just one. Kind of like to try to eat all of these birds. How many lives do I have? Okay, 6. That's fine. Guess you kind of just need to get out in front of these rocks. Then they're a lot easier to deal with. Alright, 10 minutes later, we're done with that. Next stage has a couple of cool skips. It's got a couple of really hard tricks that I haven't been able to do, so I'm going to do the kind of the slow skip. Oh, is that right, Mount? So you're supposed to do some somewhat involved things to get this key. At the bottom of the stage, you'll see this is roughly the intended way to get it. What I'm about to do. I mean, I guess it really is. You just kind of roll this rock in front of stuff, and eventually you can get a key. But you can actually get this key from the other side of the wall if you can get your tongue in just the right spot. think that was a case of a spiny guy despawning. And 3 levels, 15 minutes. According to my notes, it's possible. Like, with times that I've actually done. So this is another cool skip. Kind of use a Shy Guy here to flutter all the way up here. Get that key, and then you do a perfect flutter to get up there. That's kind of how that works. So this stage is actually pretty easy. For being so late, like 6-6, it sounds like it's a pretty tough stage. It's not bad at all. If you can do those tricks. Those tricks aren't very hard. I was able to get those pretty quick. And I got a bonus challenge. Might as well show off the bonus challenge, I guess. Okay, the slot machine is a relatively quick bonus challenge. You just sort of press A bunch of times and you're done. Alright. I hope I remember how to do this. I think I do. A bit of auto-scrolling in this one too, but it's a little more interesting. You can actually manipulate the camera a little bit. Like, I try to always be looking up, and these green platforms spawn a little faster. Definitely gonna hit this middle ring. Yeah, first bonus of the game. Not bad. Yeah, match cards are the worst. That's what Trix is talking about. It's basically, you play a game of concentration, or old maid, I guess, maybe you call it. Oh god. I kind of forget where I'm supposed to land here. Right there, okay. The matching the cards bonus is the worst. Because it takes forever for the cursor to change. And then you have to miss. I've actually seen people... Like, it reveals to you the positions of all the cards before it obscures them. And I've actually seen people, like, just obviously not paying attention to it. And they actually turn over a match. Now, I guess it could be intentional, because sometimes those items come in handy, but, like, if you're in the bonus stage anyway, it can be handy to get some bonus items. Although, not really in any percent. Full eggs is really the only one that matters for any percent. In 100%, those full eggs can definitely help. There are bonus items that give you 10 and 20 stars, like, just, you get to use it whenever you want. So those can actually be helpful. I kind of wonder, is there any way to manipulate the camera here by getting hit? Kind of like in the VVV tower, if anybody's familiar with that. Interesting. Whoops. Oh, no worries, Raging. You can talk about anything you want. Oh yeah, I should run. Whoops. That's bad. That's real bad. That's also bad. I completely forgot what was going on. It's okay, though. Always get your middle rings, kids. When you're not good at any percent worthless, get the middle rings. Okay, so there's a trick. Oh, I actually missed it. Okay, whatever. It's not a huge time saver, but there's a way to get to this pipe without going up top and all around. And it involves eating a cactus, whatever. Alright, 10 minutes. 9 minutes, basically, to get to Bowser. I think I can do this. I think I can cut 2.5 hours my first run. And I know how to get door number 4. Yeah, I think I'm in pretty good shape to cut 2.5 hours. Yeah, World 6 is actually pretty quick, I guess. Fuck. Not if you die, though. Sometimes I get a little too far out in front of Kamek. And I don't know, I feel like I misjudge stuff. There we go. Alright, I'm home free now. Get that middle ring. So there are going to be 4 doors spinning at really high speed here. Number 4 is easily the fastest. Everything else is terrible. But they're pretty easy to track with your eyes. And I shoot when the door is at 10 o'clock. Like maybe even between 10 and 11 on the clock. And I get it every time. It's really not bad. Everything else like involves actually doing shit and not just collecting coins. All the other doors, and they're awful. I forget which one's the worst, but 3 was pretty bad. 3 was like this crazy auto-scroller that lasted forever. Anyway. So this is like a 2-minute auto-scroller right here. Where Kamek's just trying to appear, but you can scare him by getting close. But even if you don't get to him, he just kind of... I don't know. It's not really dangerous. He just... yeah, he throws little spells at you. Am I on LCD? I read that as LSD, and I'm like, no. Yes, this is an LCD TV. It's like a, whatever, Samsung flat screen guy. Definitely not on LSD. Hey. Don't mind if I do, Kamek. Yeah, not the CRT hotness. But I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh yeah, could you tell just by the way I'm playing? Alright, let's see what we can do with Bowser. Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, I guess when I was describing how I shoot when it's 10 o'clock. Yeah, that might have been a little hint right there. So this Bowser fight isn't bad at all. It mainly just involves pounding the ground before... So, when either I or Bowser pound the ground here, it's going to be kind of earthquakey. You can actually get out in front of them and do that. It's actually a really quick fight. But that's not the Bowser fight. Here's the real Bowser fight. I can probably afford to die once and still cut 230. I don't know. Enjoy the music here. I'll turn it up a little bit. Hopefully that's not too loud. Go get a CRT. Yeah, sure. Give me a bigger apartment. And I'll buy the CRT if you buy the bigger apartment. How about 1? I think 1 would be a good number to get. That's the last one. Yep. Easily gonna cut 230. Nice. And apparently, I've learned that you stop time after you dismiss this dialogue box. $227.24. That's not bad for a first run, right? I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna go to the bathroom after that. I'll be right back.